Libra, welcome to your weekly forecast. This is for July 21st until 27th. Let's take a look what's going to be coming your way. You know, some of you actually feels that your relationship has become more of like an anchor or like a burden more than like a support or privilege. And somehow you feel like you kind of lost your way. And that is why that some of you have gone through some separations, divorces, breakups, or just, like a sabbatical break from each other. Because you feel like you've been centering your world and you've been like feeling a little bit overburdened. And you feel like you haven't really achieved so far because you can't really concentrate on your own. Can't really concentrate on yourself. Now you've been trying to prove yourself at work, but then somehow because of your domestic problems and because of your domestic stuff that's been ongoing, especially that with the recent thing that happened that you need to sacrifice your house, or some of you have sold their house in order to move to a newer place. A lot of things have been occurring inside of you, and you're kind of shocked with all the changes that swiftly come your way. In a matter of months, in a matter of like a month, a week, or a few days, and you feel like, wow, so this is how it is. Now, you will be going through a period of transition, which is. Well, when this person actually, both of this came out. From the darkness to light, and then this person is rising from the ashes, acting like the phoenix. You will be coming out of this with much glory and with much success. You just need to take your time. Don't try to push yourself too hard. Don't be too hard on yourself. And don't drive yourself too harsh into fulfilling and finishing something that is not yet its time. What you really need to do right now is just fully concentrate in your work obligations. You also need to prepare a bit of a presentation that you need to convince the board, or that you need to convince your colleagues, your company, your bosses, your teammates, and with something that you need to come up as an idea. Okay, that you also need to mold down yourself into learning some new skills, new things, and new experiences. Yet somehow someone might steal the idea and claim it as their own. So don't trust anybody at this point. Okay, now there will be a few things that will be coming into light, and it will also be coming more as a blessing in disguise, especially that there will be 3 or 4 people around you who will be very supportive and who will also be helping you with your project or doing your assignment. Now, right after all of this, you will be hailed as the winner. You'll be this will be more like an additional achievement or completion to you. But right before that, you also need to heal yourself from the domestic stuff, or from the personal stuff that's been affecting your work and your concentration, and that you're also thinking about either your kids or your own family at this point. If you're dealing with a fire sign, okay, that's been like rummaging through your head, and you don't quite know where is this really gonna go, and you've been feeling so down, depressed, and like you don't really know what to do. Should you go? Should you wait? Should you still talk? Because you've been trying to do the talking, you've been trying to do the discussions. 1 week or 2 weeks, it's okay. Then right after that, it's gonna go back to how it used to be, which is obviously it's not normal. But You just need to reignite your passion again. Your partner is also stressed out as you. I mean, you're not the only one who's so problematic. You're not the only one who's so affected. It just so happens that your partner is not really that kind of person who's very emotional or who's very open about how they really feel about the situation. And you will be talking to your family, you'll be talking to your brother or to your cousin or to somebody that you treat as a family about what's really going on between the two of you. And you can't seem to, like you can't seem to ponder, like, where is this really gonna, change? You don't want things to end yet because you know to yourself that you have gone through so much, and your spouse have been like, well, he used to be very supportive of you in the past, but now it's becoming more of a like a competition, or it's becoming more of an obligation rather than passion and love. Now, some of you will also be buying a new place or a new house by the end of this month, but you don't quite know if this is really the right thing. Be very careful in signing any contract or signing anything at this point, because someone might just take advantage of you. And you also need to consult a family member or some of your families about your decision, because right now you seem to be a little bit lost and not in your right mind. Okay? Now, you will be making that big changes when it comes to your personal life, along with your work or along with your career success. But then there are also some things that you need to reassess, reorganize, and to, put wherever they should be. Like you need to, reorganize everything and try to sort things out. Because, this whole thing about your love life and this whole thing about your personal situation is the one that's been holding you back. And you feel like if the situation is only a little bit different, things would have been a little bit more better and lighter for you. Because at this point, you feel like you're the only one who's been carrying the burdens. You're the only one who feels like you're very much affected with this. Now, for those of you who's planning to get a new car, this is not really the right time for that, and wait until September because money will be a little bit tight. It's not that you will not be able to live the life that you wanted, but then there are also some things that you need to save up, especially that you're looking for a new house, or especially that you will be moving to a new place, and then of course that you need to change some of your furniture and some of the things that you really need to have, basically. All right? So I feel like at this point you need to be a little bit more practical, frugal, and try not to let your personal stuff get in the way of your career success. Alright, so anyway, that's it for you for this week, Libra. If you want to talk to me live on the phone or live in the calls, just go and visit me at my website at sophiaangel.net. Blessings to you.